Welcome to the Greenwood Hub Art Studio. Today's design team project is going to be a book holder or a magazine stand. Let's get started. I'm using today two beautiful molds that Zuri Design has released. This one I'm holding is called the Cherry Blossom Set 1. It's from their new, it's a new mold from their botanicals collection. It's a fairly large mold and it has beautiful pieces. I'm going to use these two main ones and perhaps this one as well to put on my magazine or my book holder. Next, I'm showing you the Baroque lions. It's from Vintage Dreams collection. And I'm going to be using two pieces of this large mold as well, a very large mold. I'll be using the round one and this flat side one to do the edges of my magazine holder. I'm also going to be using the new Calypso line. It's rub-on transfers. It's the Amethyst Garden by Zuri Designs. This is a new product by them, and I think I'm going to be using the larger side of this rub-on transfer. But take a look at all of the, it's a pack of 3, so you can take a look at the 3 sheets that come in the pack. Beautiful roses, beautiful botanicals here. I think I'm going to use this larger one that I'm checking it out. I'm going to cut around it. It's just the perfect size for the back of my book holder. And there's also that side to it as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see which one I'm gonna use. And last, here's the third sheet, just individual flowers. Very real, you know, they look very real to me and they're beautiful to play with. So lots of ideas. Thank you for watching this introduction. I'm just organizing my tools here. Let's get started with this project. All right, so I am just going to pour my resin today. I'm going to be using Paint Couture. It's a quick casting resin, and I usually love to play with this black resin. It's one of my favorites, and hopefully it's going to be just perfect for today's project. Here we are. I'm just pouring this little bit for you to see. I'm also going to pour on the big blossom one. And now I've casted my pieces from the molds, and I'm using my resin from Zuri Designs as well. This is the Venetian Gold. Now, this Venetian gold wax is very gorgeous to highlight everything that you want in your project. I'm very happy with it. And look at that detail coming out of the lion. It's just surreal. It's amazing. Let's see. There we go. The lion has a beautiful crown. All these details, just amazing. Zuri Designs never disappoints. It's just gorgeous. Just giving it the final touches. And now I'm moving on to those little pieces from the Baroque lions as well. These are the edges of my book holder. The detail is phenomenal. There we are. One more piece to go. This is a fun project to create. And here's my blossom, my cherry blossom branches. That's I'm going to add a little bit more. I was working on them earlier, but I'll just continue to work on them. They're fairly large pieces. I just need to add some touch-ups here and there. Isn't this gorgeous? The idea is to use these cherry blossom branches are endless, and quite honestly, I couldn't be happier that I have this mold in my possession right now. So yeah, it's a new release by Zuri Designs and just breathtaking. Both of these molds are breathtaking. All right, let's move on to the painting of my piece, my book holder. I'm using a purple paint by Deco Art, and I'm using a paste. It's like a light green, and I wanted a marble effect, so I used these two colors to have that marble effect. You can see what I've done here. I've already dried my book holder, my magazine stand, so now I'm ready to put my amethyst. There we go, my Amethyst Garden rub-on transfer, and I'm just trying to see which one I'm going to use. I think I'm going to go. I like that one too, so lots of choices in the package, right? But I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to cut this larger piece over here. I'm going to use my scissors and just cut around it. I'm going to be very careful so I don't cut any detail off. So I'm just pretty much, my scissors are following its path to cut out this big piece. This is a huge transfer. So this project should look gorgeous, the back of it with it. So pretty much today I'm using all Zuri Designs new products that they've launched, and it's just amazing. Zuri Designs keeps expanding its products, and it's just so wonderful. It's a one-stop shop for everything, you know, especially with their amazing molds, which are very unique in this world. There's nothing like them, that's for sure. There we are. The transfer is ready to be rubbed on to my project here. So I'm going to remove the plastic piece. So the back is just a white sheet that's holding it. Now I'm putting the transfer on top of my painted wooden back of my book holder. And I'm going to use this flat spatula. It's a wooden flat spatula I've had this for a long time in my stash, and I'm glad I'm putting it to use today. So the way I do it is I go by sections. I rub everything on. I apply a little bit of strength to it. Not like He-Man strength or anything like that, but just, you know, enough strength so your rub-on is actually gluing to where you want it to glue. So when you lift the acetate sheet off, then all of the transfer starts, you know, pretty much sticking to the project, right? So here I am, keep on rubbing. And now I'm gonna start rubbing like in little sections and lifting the acetate. Okay, sometimes it's a little bit hard to lift the acetate for some reason, but I'm almost there. I don't have nails with me, so I I had a little bit of a problem lifting the transfer, but there we go. You can also use your scissors or a spatula or something to lift that plastic part. And so did you see there was a little piece on top here? So I'm going to rub onto place again. There we are. And I'm just doing by, little bits at a time and rubbing it. And while I rub it, I make sure that everything is coming off this sheet. There we go. It's a simple process. It's not hard at all. And I'm just in love with this transfer. Here we are, just taking its time. So as you can see, it's about like 5 minutes to do something, a transfer this big. And yeah, there we are. Okay, as you can see, the transfer just came out beautifully. One tiny little spot. There we go. There we have it. That is so gorgeous. I'm very, very proud of this. Thank you, Zuri Designs. And now I'm turning my project over because I am going to do my composition. And like I said, I'm using the two little sides here that I casted from the Baroque Lions molds. And here's my cherry blossom right there in the middle. Just gorgeous. And the Venetian gold wax goes really nice with it. I'm going to put my lion with my crown in the front. And in the back, I'm just going to add a couple more cherry blossom branches. Trying to position them so, yeah, so they look nice. There we go. I'm almost there. There we are. Yeah, I really like that. Nice, hey? So now my final touch is going to be using heavy gel matte next. And yeah, my composition for this magazine stand, this book holder, is pretty much done. Just putting it all together using the heavy gel matte. And there we have it. I hope you have enjoyed this project. Follow me for more projects and see you soon.